Welcome to Duo Chat with Brittany and Cynthia, where we talk about drama shows from shows ranging from the 90s to today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brittany.
And I'm Cynthia. And today we have Jaycee with us.
Hey guys, thanks for having me back.
Of course.
Yes.
This is a
Well,
good
before,
episode.
oh, you liked it?
Oh, yeah, to have
Wait,
Jaycee on, yeah.
Cynthia liked it. I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
It was interesting.
So before we get into this one, Jaycee, we
Yes.
need we need your feedback on something.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Your boyfriend Mitch.
Hmm.
What how did you feel of his death?
I'm be honest, I cried.
Oh my God, you did?
I had a couple tears shed, yes.
I'm not gonna lie, if it was Pacey, I would have cried too.
I knew it was coming because the cat got out of the bag earlier. And so like when they showed him in the car singing along to that song, oh, I like that song. I'm like, this is it. This is the moment Mitch is leaving us. And he dropped his ice cream. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's how they're gonna kill Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's one of the worst character endings ever.
Yeah, like really over an ice cream cone.
Like he couldn't pull off the to the side of the road,
Yeah,
and
yeah. And I feel like with Mitch, they should have gave him a heroic death.
yeah, because that's all he's been throughout the series.
Yeah, so I'm like, are you kidding me? You're gonna kill Mitch off because he dropped his ice cream.
I mean, and what's he gonna do? Pick it up and eat it?
Yeah, for real. At that point, it's all dirty and gross.
No, yeah, and then it's all just watery because like
Melts,
It
it's
yeah.
melts.
just it's melting, so it's like ew. What the? It's just it's well, and it sucks because like I don't think they thought anything of it.
No.
Like they didn't put any effort into it at all.
It
Like
was just like,
on
all right, we gotta kill him. He gets in a car accident.
well, at least he could get in the car accident at least singing. Like, why didn't he
Yeah,
like he got into the song a little too much, wasn't looking at the
yeah.
road. Like,
Oh,
but an ice cream cone?
it was sad. I was like, they really did Mitch dirty.
Yep.
The death.
At least give him like Derek on Grey's Anatomy, like when he died.
Mhm.
It's like he was saving someone's life. I mean,
Right. Why couldn't Mitch like run out in the road because a little girl was gonna get hit or something?
or a cat. I mean,
Yeah, anything.
like anything
Anything but
but
the
ice
ice
cream
cream.
cone.
Ah. So yeah, I'll be honest, that really upset me.
Well, and then it's like, now that you kill off like the best person on the show,
Yeah.
besides Pacey, but like, I mean, like, how do you move forward with the show?
Right. That's how I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be so devastating to the show because Mitch was a huge supportive character in the show.
Well, and now
Mhm.
when they go back to Capeside, there's no Mitch.
No, it doesn't feel like home.
Nope.
Right.
Especially this episode.
Yeah, and Mitch was working for the school. He got to know all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then remember they opened the restaurant, so he was a part of the town.
Yeah, and now he's
Yeah.
got his baby girl.
I know. Oh my God.
Oh,
And father-daughter relationships. So it's like
yeah.
it's heartbreaking that we don't get to see him be a dad to
He would
Lily.
have been such a sweet dad to a little girl.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, I know. Like he would have been like the perfect dad to her. Like
Yeah. So I felt like that was just uh huge they huge what's the word? They went in the wrong direction. That's my
Huge,
opinion.
let down
huge
too.
loss.
Yeah,
Huge loss. Yeah.
let down a huge loss to the show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hated that. I hated that.
Yeah, I really did cry. I wanted to text you guys right after I watched it, but it was like 3, 4 in the morning, so I didn't.
I probably would have been up, but yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if they're awake or not, but I was like gonna be like, oh my God, I'm crying. I just seen Mitch die.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to put it in the books that JC cried for this death.
I did.
Well, I did too, only because it reminded me of my dad. So,
Yeah.
hmm
And then did you see Dawson afterwards?
He was upset.
Well, because it was in his head that the last thing Mitch said was, "I'm disappointed in you."
Yeah.
But he also said, "I love you."
That would be hard to live with.
Mm-hmm. Because, like, yeah, you know your dad loves you, but at the same time, he was also in that moment disappointed too. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
God,
Well, and you know,
that's
for
so
Dawson like overthinks everything because it's,
much. Very
Dawson world.
emotional.
So it's not, he's different than everyone else. So he definitely had trouble moving past it. Even
Yeah.
like everybody told him it's not your fault, and he still blamed himself.
Yep. God.
and then he blamed Joey for a minute too.
Yeah, yeah, on the phone. Oh.
Wait, what did he say to Joey?
He blamed her. He said that if he didn't come to visit her and make all these plans to go and live in Boston, that he would never have quit and told his dad he was moving to Boston.
Oh, that's right.
And then his dad wouldn't have been upset and died
How can you put that on Joey?
I know.
because that's Dawson.
Hmm.
And he was
Dawson does
also,
like to blame other people.
yeah, and he was drunk too. And we all know what happens when he's drunk. So
He's funny when he's
Yeah.
drunk.
Oh
I'm just
my
saying
God.
he's just telling his feelings about everything and everybody.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
lets it all out.
yeah, every time he's drunk, he always says something wrong.
Mean. Hmm
Yeah. It can't be anything happy. Like, remember when Joey's drunk, she says, "Oh, I love this person."
Yeah.
hmm
Nothing like that. It's more, "You're a lowlife
hmm
Hmm.
and you killed my dad." Like, what?
Yeah. Come on, Dawson.
Oh, by the way, JC,
Yep.
this season, I have started to change my feelings toward a certain character.
Dawson.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, he's growing on me
I do like him better this season.
this season. Yeah. The first four, I could get rid of them, but this
Yep.
season, he's actually like, I actually don't mind him on screen.
He's maturing,
Mm-hmm. And
definitely.
like honestly, like Joey's bothering me. Um, and Audrey's bothering me, and Jen's like the girls, they all seem to be bothering me
Jen
this
has
season.
really been bothering me.
Yep. So it's like the boys are the only thing keeping me going at this point.
Yes.
I mean, not Jack so much. Okay, let's go Dawson and Pacey because Jack is also on the list with the girls.
Yeah. I haven't. What's going on with Jack this season,
Cynthia, go
huh?
ahead.
Well, he joined the frat house, right?
Yep.
And
Well,
for
that was
some
his whole
reason,
life.
yeah, for some reason, he didn't move in until like after the first semester.
Hmm.
And then he finds out that one of the guys weren't cool with rooming with him because he's gay. And it turned out to
Oh.
be like a whole thing. And that same guy told the leader of the frat house that Jack tried to kiss him, even though it wasn't true, of course. So Jack just left, because he wasn't welcome there. So now he's
Yeah.
living at Graham's full time. But I think
Okay.
he's still part of the frat. Was he, Brittany? Or no, he left
No, remember he
completely.
left.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so he's with Graham's and it seems like he meet up with Jen and everything. So
Cool. Cool. Okay.
yeah.
Like, I didn't like
Well,
him
not
with the
cool,
frat.
but
Well, I didn't like him with the frat guys because he was changing who he was.
yeah, that wasn't Jack.
And
Mhm.
I didn't like Joey with the professor.
Mm. That was
Like,
weird.
well, it's like those two storylines dragged on and on and on. It was like every other show that puts somebody together or these storylines, they happen in like 2 episodes and it's done. Like,
I'm sorry, that professor wasn't even cute.
I got
He
with you. I was like, I don't know what these girls see in him. Like,
Mhm.
no.
what? All right. Now another topic we need to talk about, JC.
Uh-huh. Oh boy.
Okay, so we know how much you love Mitch,
Oh
but
boy.
There is somebody else that you love,
Oh yeah.
an actor, and his
Oh
name's
yeah.
Chad Michael Murray.
Ooh.
What was
Mm.
it? What was it like to see him this season?
I was excited that he's in the show. His character is a little annoying, but he's easy on the eyes. So I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy he's there. And this episode, we seem to soften up a little bit, and I'm liking that side of him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So I know how much I always say, like, you love Dawson and stuff.
I'll just say I was wishing I was Joey in this episode.
Oh my God. No, why is that? Just because she has to deal with Charlie.
Yeah, and they got to share a bed.
In the back seat.
Yeah, and a stage.
Yep.
I can already picture it. If you and Chad had done a scene together, they would have been like, Jaycee, move up further away from
Yeah,
Chad. And you would have been
also
like,
if you don't
oh, is
like
this close enough? I can already picture it.
Oh yeah.
They would have been like, Jaycee, you're supposed to hate him.
It's weird though, because I was telling Cynthia earlier, it's weird seeing him because I feel like I've seen this character before in other shows that like he's played this similar character before.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, he was in Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was so cute in Gilmore Girls.
he was, but he was playing that character again, that type of. But I like it. The bad boy, annoying guy.
Chad
God,
Chad does it so well.
he does.
Mhm.
Like, honestly, like, I feel like if, especially this episode, like, if any other actor
Uh-huh.
tried to play Charlie, I don't think we would love it as much.
No.
We probably would be like, "Ugh, go away, we hate
Yeah.
you."
But
But
because it's
because
Chad,
it's Chad Michael Murray, it's like, oh, come on now.
yeah, no matter how annoying he might be, we're like, okay, that's fine. Hey, Chad.
We'll take them.
Yeah.
Okay, and you know what I noticed in this episode?
Hmm.
Like, I could care less what everything else that was happening besides what was going on with Charlie and Pacey.
Oh, yeah.
And
Well,
okay, but like what I realized is like how I feel about Josh is like when he's in a scene, I don't look at anybody else.
no.
I'm wondering if that's how it is with Chad. Like when Chad's in a scene, are you like, forget everybody else? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Chad.
basically.
But I realized that Chad in this episode has that effect
Hmm.
that he just takes the scene away.
He does.
But of course, when he's with Josh, I just look at Josh. But
Oh,
but
yeah.
I do go back and forth, especially in this scene, like in these
Yes.
episodes, like in these scenes. I looked at both of them, and that's
I feel
rare.
like we're in a crossover on two different shows because I'm not used to him being on here
I
yet.
know. Well, and it's like I never really look at other people in the scene that Josh is in, but
Yeah.
Chad did it. Chad was
That
able.
said something.
Chad was able to bring me out of Josh and watch both of them. And I was like, man, Chad Michael Murray, you're such a good actor. I can't take
Yeah.
it. Like, what the heck? Like, you made me stop watching Josh for a minute.
That's amazing.
Yes, because you know how much I don't like looking at other people on the show. Well, it's true. Everybody else is annoying. But for some reason, when Chad is on screen, it's like,
He's good.
man. It's like, yeah, you look at that face on Chad and you're like,
Yes.
He's got the effect to draw you in, just like when he was on Gilmore Girls or Freaky
Yep.
Friday or was it a Cinderella Story? It's like no matter
Yeah.
what Chad does, he just pulls you in.
Absolutely.
And it's like no wonder why the casting they hired him for all these shows and
Yeah,
movies.
because he does it perfectly.
Yes.
Mhm.
And you can kind of picture him as that guy.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I was telling Jaycee that he's pretty much had a typecast for a good while
Mhm.
with these roles.
Yep.
Did
What
you
are
want to
you
introduce
drinking?
the episode? Oh.
Oh, shoot, we haven't even introduced that.
All right, so this is season 5, episode 17, titled Highway to Hell. Wonder why that's the title.
I
Air
like it.
date April 3rd, 2002. We were almost 10.
Yeah.
Well, we were Brittany,
Yeah,
not
I
Jaycee.
love it.
She
I
was
know she
almost
was still like
9.
5. She was still like 5.
Yeah, I was in diapers. No, I'm just kidding.
Hmm.
All right, and what's the synopsis?
Charlie asks Joey to sing with his band, which requires Pacey to give them a ride. Meanwhile, Dawson, Jen, Jack, and Graham drive up to Capeside for Lily's first birthday, and Dawson finds out his mother has a new man in her life. Also, Jen confesses to Jack that she wants to break up with Dawson after feeling like they are not right for each other. What?
Jen! She's so
Oh,
irritating.
I know,
yeah,
I'm annoyed with her in this episode.
You
me
knew
too.
season 1 that Dawson was boring.
She said that herself.
Exactly. Did you think he changed?
Well, he
I
has a
guess,
little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
But he's still boring.
He is, yeah.
I don't know what made her think that, oh, this is a good idea.
I think she was, I don't know, just at a rough spot in her life and felt like getting with Dawson, maybe Dawson would lead her to the right path.
She went from Charlie to Dawson.
Yeah, Charlie's
Charlie,
better.
I know, but at least he had a personality, even if it was bad.
Yeah, I think maybe Dawson was kind of a rebound for Jen after Charlie, maybe.
Yeah.
Something, because why would
Yeah,
you go from Charlie to Dawson? I don't get it.
Mm-hmm. And then, Dawson was in a bad place himself, so they weren't having the best mindsets.
No.
Yeah, poor
Before we
Dawson.
jump into the episode,
Mm-hmm.
let's now that Mitch is gone.
Oh, why you gotta say it
Um,
like that?
I didn't really mean to start laughing, but let's rank the dads on the show.
Now that he's gone.
Well, we never really did it before. So
Well,
number 1 is obviously Bess.
no. Huh?
I thought you said
Number
dads.
Yeah, the dads. We're
Then,
ranking them.
but you said best.
Yeah, 1 is Bess.
Oh, best. Best. I
Best.
thought you said
Oh,
best.
yeah, that's what I thought too.
Best with a
Okay.
T.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he's number 1.
Yeah.
Well, we know he's
Right.
number 1 to you.
He'll always be number 1 in my heart.
All right, and then there's Mr. Witter, Mr. Potter, Mr. McPhee, and Jen's dad. So that's 5.
Yeah.
That's everybody, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
All right, so yeah, for like the number 1, I'd go with Mitch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, number 2?
And then I think 2 would be Mr. McPhee because he did
That's
come
what I'm
around
thinking.
with
Yep.
Jack.
Yeah, 2 would be Mr. McPhee. 3 would be Mr. Witter.
Mm-hmm. And
Who
then
am I missing?
okay, and then
Oh,
Jen's
Mr.
dad.
Oh.
My number
And
3 would be Joey's dad.
What? He tried to kill everybody.
He didn't.
He was a part of it. And remember, Joey's like, we could have died in there. Like, come on now. He would
yeah,
not be
'cause
my number 3.
he was more concerned with that cocaine than he was getting them out of there.
Thank you.
You're right about that.
So I think he'd be last, and then Jen's
I
dad
mean,
would be
even when the
fourth.
fire was going, he was like, "Oh, gotta dump this." It was
Mhm.
I
like
guess I
my
was
Yeah.
just
my daughter's in the other room, but let's protect the cocaine,
I kind
right?
of forgot about that, but I was just thinking
Asshole.
about the fact that he was just like trying to make money for the family. But other than that, yeah, when you think about that situation, you're right. He's not a good guy.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, that was it.
no. Well, who's your number four, Cynthia?
I said Jen's dad,
Yeah, I'd go with him.
and then Joey's dad for fifth. Yeah.
Yeah, because he tried to kill everybody.
Mm.
Like, at least when Jen went to New York, at least he did buy her dinner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, they're kind of even, but I would say that Jen's dad didn't try to kill her. So, so at least he's one up.
Right.
Did you notice that everyone's bad in this show? Like, except for Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Hmm.
Mitch was awesome, and they had to kill him.
Like, who writes a show that all the other dads are bad?
Disney.
What?
Or no.
Disney.
Their movies, they always kill the moms. That's what it is, or something.
Oh
Like,
yeah, yeah. The
they always
animated
kill
movies.
the
Yeah.
parents. Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
This
guess
Yeah.
was
it's
this
not
was
the same.
this is the WB. Uh, so
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be fun to rank them, but realizing how terrible they all were, it was like, where do you put them all
Yeah. I
besides in a
know.
dumpster?
Yeah.
Yeah. When I think of other CW shows, I think too of a lot of other bad dads that were there in the show. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
makes sense. Hmm.
Wait, did you say the CW?
Yeah, because it eventually turned out to be that. Yeah.
Yeah,
WB.
yeah. Well, first start out the WB.
Yeah, because JC, have you ever watched Riverdale?
Man, you are obsessed with Riverdale.
No.
Every
No.
episode she brings up something about Riverdale.
There's a lot to talk about that show, but the worst dad in there ended up being a serial killer.
Whoa.
So
That's
yeah.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, a lot of bad dads.
Whale. Serial killer.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but did he have anyone killed?
Yeah, he did.
probably.
Like his children?
Um, well, he didn't really care about them. And one of them did die, but not by him. But yeah, still pretty bad.
Okay.
Wheel.
That's Riverdale?
Yeah, Riverdale.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Hmm. It just ended
Wait,
last
do you
year.
think that sounds interesting?
I like killer shows. Well, that's not a killer show, but
Wait, who's in Riverdale?
Oh, the first season, I just remembered another one of the dads actually ended up did killing his son. That was the whole mystery of season
oh,
one.
Oh, well.
So
Wait, who's in Riverdale?
Cole Sprouts, and then a whole bunch of new actors came along. Lily Reinhart, Camila Mendez, AJ Kappa, I think his name is from Australia.
Didn't
Just
Chad guest star?
yes,
Mhm.
I think he was a cult leader.
he's been on everything.
Yeah, yeah, he was a cult leader. Hmm.
Yeah. I was like, I thought, yeah. I was like,
What?
yeah.
Riverdale's got cults?
Yep, pretty
What?
crazy.
Man, now JC's really into the show.
Yeah, I want to check it out.
But isn't it like fictional and like, I don't know,
Yeah,
Back
yeah,
to
it's
the
based on
Future or Forward or something?
well, it's based on the Archie comics that were from like the 50s, 60s, I think. So they kind of have like a mixture of that in the modern days. So yeah,
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't watch it.
there is time travel in it too, where it actually does go back to the 50s. So
Oh,
So
God.
it's got like sci-fi
yeah.
parts.
No,
Hmm.
but your buddy Cole Sprouse is in it.
Hmm.
My buddy, that did sound interesting when she said Cole Sprouse. I was like, ooh,
It did sound interesting.
he was
Yeah,
my favorite of the two brothers.
Come on, really?
Yeah,
I love Dylan.
I like Cole.
Okay.
I did too, but now it's Dylan.
Yeah,
Wait, Jaycee, why did
One
you
of
say
them is
yeah?
in that Netflix movie, 5 Feet Apart or something.
Yeah. Okay, so we start off with the first scene with Charlie finding Joey in the hallway of the dorm building.
When he asks her for help.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Charlie. Okay, my first thought was, why are you asking Joey? I don't think she's a great singer.
Yeah, it's just he's probably basing that off of the one time she sang on stage with him.
Mm-hmm.
I Want You to Want Me at the club that one night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
out of the blue.
Yeah.
and that's cute, but I don't know. I think he's just doing it because he likes Joey.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's because that night that they performed, she kissed him.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
he
Hmm.
just wants that again.
Yeah.
He thinks if he gets her on stage, she's gonna get a kiss.
Well, she turns into the other Joey.
Well, I just keep thinking about the talent show.
Hmm.
I didn't think she or the beauty, whatever it was,
Pageant.
the beauty
Yeah.
pageant talent show.
Hmm.
How did
Like,
that song go?
oh gosh, I don't even know.
On my own or something.
Oh my god.
I thought Cynthia would know it.
Well, I only saw that movie once, so
And I never saw it.
I don't know what it is. What's it from? Little Mermaid? No.
no, the French Broadway show,
That's
Les
right.
Miserables. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Why did I say Little Mermaid? As soon as I said that's wrong. I know it's wrong because I know Cynthia loves Little Mermaid and seen that more than once.
Hmm. But they do actually have the same initials, LM. So
Yeah, that's true.
Oh my god.
I like the live action Little Mermaid a lot though, but that's besides the point.
That's funny.
okay, so back to the episode. Now we
Yeah,
go to Pacey.
I think
Yeah,
Joey wants to go.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
to be the other Joey.
I think it's exciting for her. I mean, I would do it.
I'm sorry, but other Joey's more fun.
Hmm.
Yes.
Then the next scene, Pacey and Audrey are making out on her bed in the dorm room.
Talking about he needs to get an apartment so they don't gotta
Hmm.
get caught. Or so they don't have to worry about getting caught.
Yeah.
Ugh. Brittany's rolling her eyes.
And gagging.
And
No,
then
I'm just I'm still confused. I know it's not the same person because we talked about it, but I keep seeing her as the character from way back when in the
No, hell no.
keep thinking it's her.
She's not Chrissy or Christy or whatever her name was.
Well, I didn't like her either.
I liked her better than this one.
Yeah.
Can they just break up yet?
Soon, hopefully.
Hmm.
and then Joey does walk in, and Pacey and Joey. Well, that's before. Oh, I'm sorry. Joey walks in, and then Pacey and Joey pass each other, and they call each other by their last names, which
Potter.
was new.
How's that
'Cause
new? He likes
Well,
to call
not her, him.
but
About
he always calls her Potter, Josephine, Joey, Joe. I mean, he's got plenty of names for her.
Oh
I
yeah.
meant Joey calling him by his last name.
Yeah, that's weird. It's always Pace or Pacey, not
Hmm.
what is it, Witter?
Yeah.
I almost said Whitaker again.
Hmm.
I know Brittany likes that one.
Just for you, they should change it.
For real.
And then Audrey tells Joey that Charlie called.
Ooh.
So Charlie's got their number?
Guess
I
so.
guess. Yeah.
But how'd he get her number?
Doctor.
Do you think
Audrey-
Joey gave it to him?
Well, don't they have their own cell phones? I don't think I've ever saw them have a landline in their room.
Mm-mm.
So I'm thinking
Yeah,
Charlie
Joey does
called.
have a cell phone because when she got mugged.
Hmm. Well, I think that Charlie called Audrey maybe, and he has her
Mm,
number from when she sang on stage with them,
that would
probably.
make sense.
Because I can't imagine Joey leaving her cell phone in the room.
Not with Audrey.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
you're right. So he doesn't have her direct number, probably.
All
Yeah,
right,
but
let's just cut
Audrey's
to the most boring couple.
okay.
Dawson and Jen.
Ugh. They are boring.
Hmm.
Jen, I like her long hair now, but she just looks like she's depressed.
Because she's with Dawson.
Yeah,
You would be too.
probably. But I do like Dawson more in this episode,
Well, I have been liking him more in this season.
which is huge for you.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's also because I've hated Jen too. So
So it's
like
making
I've
you
had
like
the
him more.
switch. Yeah. Well, because he's more like normal and like not as annoying,
Yeah.
but she's just more annoying now. Like I think the girls have switched places with the guys.
Yeah.
Because I'm not liking the girls in this season.
No.
Okay, but then Graham's. She was
What
like,
about Grams?
Dawson, Jennifer, I hope you're decent. What?
Ah, how many times has she caught them?
Well, apparently not recent because I don't think they've really touched each other.
Didn't Grams used to like hate Dawson?
Yeah,
Hmm.
beginning.
So now, like seeing her walking like that, it was really weird to me because I'm like, she used to always be worried about Dawson. Used to hate Dawson, and now look at him.
Now that's her little grandson.
Yeah,
Yeah, now this is when Jen has her little attitude
yeah,
because for some reason she can't pick an outfit to wear to the party.
Oh, and then isn't this where she said, "Oh, like what, you don't want to have sex with me or something?" And he was like, "Well, I
yeah,
do, but not with your attitude." And I was like, "Go, Dawson, go. Run far, far
Hmm.
away."
yeah.
At this point for him, I just want them to break up because she's just irritating.
She's not in
Hmm.
it for him. She's just in it, and I don't know why she's in it. To be honest, I think to pass some time.
I feel like the writers didn't know what to do. So they're like, let's put them together. But oh yeah, they forgot they were boring. So let's, make them break up. It's like, what
Yeah,
was the point of these past few episodes?
it didn't make sense in my opinion.
I mean, she could have just been a friend while he's grieving. They didn't have to get
Hmm.
together.
Yeah.
Oh no, it wouldn't be a teen drama unless everybody slept together.
Ugh. I guess that was the only thing was let's have Dawson finally not be a virgin.
Yeah,
And
and who
remember,
better?
it's his first time was not with Joey. I guess maybe that's why. I don't know.
Yeah,
And he can't sleep with just anyone because fans wouldn't like that. So he's got to sleep with somebody he knows, which is Jen.
yeah. So I mean, I understand to a point why they did it, but at the same time, it's like,
But if there's
come on,
nothing there, if there's no chemistry, if there's nothing there, and you've already tried it and they were boring,
why
move
do it
on.
again?
Yeah. Like
Hmm.
Yeah,
you learned nothing.
yeah.
But you know who does work and isn't together? Pacey and Joey.
Okay, so in this whole episode, Pacey's constantly sticking up for Joey, and in a way, it bothers me because he's with a whole different girl.
Hmm.
It didn't bother me.
Of course, I know it didn't because I know you don't like the girl, but it bothered me just for the simple fact that he's still showing his feelings for Joey, but he's not
Because
even
that's who
with.
he's supposed to be with. That's who he's in love with. He needs to be with her, not with Audrey.
Yeah, but it's not a good look when he's with another girl and he's like more worried about Joey.
That's who he's supposed to be with, you know?
Yeah, but morally it's kind of wrong.
Yeah.
Whatever. Him and Audrey just got together. It's not like they've been together.
No, but it's still, he's acting like he likes her a lot. He's sleeping with her.
Oh yeah, he likes her for one reason.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think he needs to be more loyal to the woman he's with.
No, only if it's Joey.
But if you were Audrey, I don't think you'd like it. That's how I look at it.
Well, but that's who he's supposed to. Pacey and Joey were never supposed to break up in my mind. Like they should
But
still
they
be
did.
together.
But they did.
Okay, but why did the writers make that stupid decision?
It was a bad call, but because they wanted drama.
Yeah, but we could have seen them navigate her being around, like, okay, her liking the professor, but she's with Pacey. Like, we could have seen things with them still together.
I don't think they could have done long distance.
Long distance? He moved to Boston.
Yeah, but he went on that boat.
For the summer.
Yeah, that's a long time. That's a long time. I wouldn't want to be away from my boyfriend that long. I wouldn't do it.
I'm just saying that they should have just kept them together.
Well, they are a good couple. I agree with that. They really are.
Okay, because what are we getting out of season 5, though? Nothing.
Mitch dying, and that's devastating.
Like, this episode was fun because we got to finally see Pacey and Joey together. I know they're with other people, but it was still fun to see them on screen together.
All the point I'm trying to make is if I was his girlfriend, I wouldn't like the way he's sticking up for Joey constantly.
Yeah, but he just can't help himself. He loves her.
He does.
Then he covers it up saying
Yeah.
that it's about Audrey.
Yeah, that
No.
Charlie, your boyfriend, was shoving his tongue down her throat.
Yeah, when they were filming.
Can I just say it?
Yeah.
I think she was shoving her tongue down his throat.
I don't know. She didn't seem to like it.
Huh?
Well, she hit him after they called a cut.
Yeah, but did you watch the scene?
Yeah. I think she can do the acting part and not get into it like that.
Brittany's looking like Shia. How? Sorry, I had to say it.
Me don't like Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jaycee, you like Audrey.
No. I'm not a fan of her.
Cynthia, you like Audrey.
Yeah, she's okay. She brings some excitement to the show, some life.
Yeah, she does do that.
Because everybody's always in their drama about something, and she just kind of comes in and it's just kind of bubbly and everything. So then, in the kitchen at Graham's, Jack's eating cereal, and that's when Jen tells him that she's going to break up with Dawson, and then he does a spit take from that. But
He
before
does
she can
what?
explain, a spit take with a cereal when he hears
Oh,
that she wants to
yeah.
break up with Dawson, and then Dawson enters the kitchen before she can say why. So then, Jack says that he's going to get up and leave.
Isn't it
first,
weird? Oh, go ahead.
I was just say at first I thought Dawson overheard her say that.
No.
He should have, it would have been more entertaining. But isn't it weird that she's telling Jack, I'm gonna break up with Dawson? Like,
No.
Well, she's really close with Jack.
I know, but
Mhm.
just break up with them if that's what you're gonna do instead of dragging this along again.
I feel like before I broke up with any guy, I've definitely told my friends first.
Yeah, but Jack can't keep his mouth shut, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
What do you
Maybe
mean?
she's open. You
Yeah, I
think
think she
he'll
just
go to Dawson?
no.
Sorry, Cynthia.
No, it's okay. I was gonna say that I think she just wanted to talk to Jack about it first to see if she wasn't like overthinking it or anything like that.
Yeah, I run it by him, make sure she's in the right state of mind.
Like if it's the right decision. And then when they get to Capeside, They say hi to Gale and Lily, and then a man walks over with a little toddler, and Gale introduces them to
Oh, well,
um
first
mm,
Joey goes to Dawson to tell me she's not going to the birthday party.
And
yeah.
gives him
And
the gift.
I thought it was funny because she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm going with Charlie," and he goes, "Charlie, Charlie."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was funny.
I like that she still sent a gift.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite part, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so Dawson meets Nathan, Gale's new friend, she calls him.
Mm,
And he also has a daughter named Haley that's maybe like about a year or so older than Lily.
mm.
Oh, well, you didn't like that?
No, I mean, he seems like a nice enough guy, but he's not Mitch.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like Gale in this episode.
Me neither.
Like,
Yeah.
like your son is coming home and you're not gonna, and to his little sister's birthday party, and you're not gonna tell him that there's this man coming over with his daughter.
He should have been warned.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you want the whole party to be like, oh, Dawson doesn't know. Watch this.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you
what?
expect him to react?
Right.
Like,
I was like, Gale, it's not like he's coming home to just you and his sister. It's a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Like, give him a heads up of who this guy is, like, for God's sakes.
Yeah, now he's got to put on a front and act like
I
everything
know him.
peachy keen. Yeah.
I'm good with this, Mom. No.
Yeah. That's a
And
lot to put on him.
he's got to act somewhat like he knows this guy, because otherwise people are going to be whispering, how come Gale never told him? It's like,
He's got to put on a front for everybody.
but did you notice in that scene that Miss Jennifer did not stand by him? She was like cuddled up to Graham's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
Well,
like,
she's cringy. She's cringing from Dawson right now. She's not into him, I don't think, at all.
and then when Dawson goes, this is my girlfriend, and he like puts his arm around, and she's like, oh my God, I walk over to you. I
She's
was like,
like,
this
oh,
is so bad.
can't break up with them. Who?
Mm-hmm.
But Jack did get, or was it Jack? Yeah, Jack did get her out of spending time with Dawson by saying,
Yes.
we'll go get that.
Yeah, the
I
cake, yeah.
appreciated Jack for that. Like,
Jack
that's a good
saved
Mm-hmm.
friend.
Jack saved Jen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, but then and then Gale. Dawson, Evelyn, let's go inside.
Mm.
Gross, Gale.
Have
I
you
don't,
ever
how long has it even been since Mitch died?
Couple months.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, she
Mm-hmm.
moved on so quick.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't it around Thanksgiving or something, like some holiday that he died? I don't know. I
Well, the
just feel
baby's only
like,
a year old, so it had to have been less than a year.
Yeah.
mhm. I find this weird
Mm-hmm.
because it was around prom that Lily was born.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And it's only February, or no, this is April. Maybe it's
that
true.
would kind of line up.
Yeah, because maybe at the prom she was like a month old. Because you know how like every episode they like up it a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So yeah, maybe she really is a year old.
but I'm really upset at the fact that Gail's moved on so quick.
Yeah, like
But,
did
Yeah.
she not love Mitch?
yeah, she was with him how many years?
Since the early 20s, at least,
Yeah,
and
so
since they were
Yeah, and
married.
she's in her 40s.
Mm-hmm.
over 20 years.
Yeah,
Yep.
like 2021. Well, I
Crazy.
remember Mitch did say that they tried for having a kid for a little while before they got Dawson. So yeah,
Yep.
like a little bit over 20 years, probably like 22, 23 maybe the most.
And then Mitch dies, and she's just like, "Oh yeah, let me go dating now."
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's
Like
weird.
I could see you having a friend because, like your kids are the same age, but not
Yeah,
dating the guy.
right. And it's obvious the guy is into her.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be honest. Gale loves men.
Oh yeah, she likes male attention.
So,
We've known
I
that since
mean,
the beginning.
yeah, I mean, she was married and hooking up.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like, it's
It's
not
not
new.
too surprising. It's not too surprising.
No,
Mhm.
she definitely, her character definitely, I guess, wouldn't grieve too long because she needs a man around.
Gosh, it bothers me. I'm like,
It bothers me. It bothers me for Mitch and it bothers me for Dawson because he has to now just deal with it and
yep.
not like he can't confront Gale about it
And
because
it's like,
everyone's around.
and it's like, is she trying to replace Mitch? Like, is Lily now? Lily not going to know Mitch because
Do you know what bothered me?
what?
When that guy picked her up
Oh,
Mm.
in
Lily.
front of
Mhm.
Dawson. I was
Mhm.
like, oh my God. Like, that is Dawson's little sister, Mitch's daughter. Like, don't you be picking her up.
Like, yeah, he's doing too much.
I wanted in that moment, I wanted Dawson to take Lily from him.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. This is my sister, asshole. Like,
And with how comfortable he is with Lily,
yeah,
it shows.
how much time are they spending together if
It
he's
shows
that
he's been
comfortable?
around for a minute, a while.
Mhm. Yeah.
And aren't you supposed to like date for a little while before you just like meet the kids? Like, it's just weird.
Typically.
And all of a sudden they're just acting like they're the married couple.
Yeah, and Lily's only a year old, so how quick did this happen?
I feel like they might have met at some like parent and toddler event, get together, like classes or something.
True.
Yeah,
That's how
But
they
Gale
met.
needs a parenting class, you're right.
but it's like, why is she having these? You can tell she's into him. They're like
Mhm.
dating, obviously.
Yeah.
When did she start dating him? How soon after Mitch died?
I don't know. It's hard to
Right.
tell.
I
We
just
don't
feel
get,
bad for Mitch.
yeah, I have a feeling we won't get any information about that on this.
Well, I
No.
mean, when Dawson and Jen got together, he went to Capeside to see his mom.
Yeah.
She never said she had a boyfriend.
Right.
Hmm.
So, and that was episode what, 12 or 13, and this is
Oh
17. So,
wow.
like,
So
when did
it
you get this
probably did move.
boyfriend?
It probably did move really quick.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say is like, that would have been a perfect time because it was just him and Jen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That would have been a perfect time to be like, Dawson, I need to tell you something. I really like this guy. I know it's really soon. But since she didn't say any of that, it's like, did it just happen like this last week? Like,
I
Yeah.
I think so, because Dawson was there with her for a while.
yeah. And she never said anything.
Hmm. Yep.
Oh, Gale.
That's messed up.
And then we do get to the scene with Audrey, Pacey, and Joey
Ah,
going to the bar, wherever that is. It's like 6 hours away, they said.
It's a long time in the car,
Yeah, especially with Charlie.
ugh.
especially with Audrey.
Oh gosh. Well, oh Audrey.
I would have been Joey too, having my little book or whatever, or magazine. That wouldn't have lasted 6 hours though.
Hmm.
I did think it was funny though when Pacey called him Chip Mart.
What do you call him?
I thought it
Chip
was just
Mart.
Chip.
No, it's Chip Mark.
Oh,
Chipmunk.
And then she goes, "No, it's Charlie. Was it Charlie Todd or something?"
Uh,
And
yeah.
and he was like, "I don't want to know the guy's name." Oh my God.
Yeah.
Cause he's jealous.
Yes, because he wants to be with Joey.
Oh,
I love it.
I hate it. Pacey, be a
So,
better man.
He
so,
is. He's finally sticking up for the girl he should be with.
Well,
mm-hmm.
then he shouldn't be having another girlfriend if he's gonna do that.
Well, he can't wait around 100 years for Joey.
Well, he doesn't need to be sticking up for her if he's not waiting for her.
Okay, but you would if you were like in love with somebody.
Not if I was dating somebody else.
Yes, you would.
No.
You'd be like, oh, but he didn't mean to. Oh, but
Uh,
look at you. You're smiling. Pacey. All right. So, you guys ready?
yeah.
So, since JC's here and I know how much she loves Mr. Chad Michael Murray.
Yes.
I just felt like and this scene was funny. I mean, all the scenes between Charlie and Pacey were funny to me.
Mhm.
Um, that I just thought it would be fun to reenact our boyfriends.
Yes.
I
Not mine, yours, your guys's.
know, mine and JC's.
Yeah, just so the listeners know.
So, well, I think they already know since I've said she loves Chad and everyone knows I
Mhm.
love Josh.
Yeah.
So it's not too hard to figure out.
It's gonna
Yeah.
be fun.
What? Oh, it's gonna be fun. All right. And so if you haven't figured it out, JC is Charlie. I am Pacey. And Cynthia's the girls.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them. Well, we don't have
Joey
a
and
fourth
Audrey.
person. Don't have a fourth person. And the girls, they kind of blended together
They
when the guys were going back and forth. So I was just like, you
Mhm.
know what? Cynthia could just be both of them. Well, they really only had like one liner, so it wasn't like it was
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
much.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
God.
Okay. Action.
Out of the blue action. Oh my God. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Thank God I found you. The guys left the van an hour ago.
Maybe they were trying to tell you something.
I overslept. You guys mind if I catch a ride?
Well, I don't see any reason why you can't.
What was your backup plan? You know, if you overslept and your ride failed you?
Well, this is pretty much it.
And even that's an overstatement.
What?
Nothing. Case, I know this sucks. There's not much they can do without him, and as long as we're going,
Oh, thank you. You guys rock.
I'm really sorry, Pace. Nobody planned on this.
I beg to differ. I'm pretty sure Laughing Boy over there planned this.
Yeah.
I do think Charlie probably did plan it.
Good. He wanted to spend time with Joey.
Yep. And then after this, Pacey mocks Charlie.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's when Pacey goes on saying that Charlie's just stalking Joey. And Audrey reminds him that the present love interest is standing right in front of him.
Yeah, she's starting to feel some type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame her.
Well, then she shouldn't be dating her roommate's ex.
Ooh.
Even though she gave them her blessing.
I don't know why
Yeah.
Joey was dumb enough to give her blessing.
Casey dated his best friend's ex.
Yeah.
Finger snap, Brittany.
That was nothing. That was nothing. Pacey and Joey had the epic romance.
They did.
Dawson and Joey, no.
Still his ex.
For 1 month.
But he loved her for his whole lifetime.
No, he didn't. He was into whoever he had a crush on at that point, and it wasn't Joey.
He loved Joey.
He didn't always love Joey.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
I beg to differ.
I beg to differ with you.
Well, there was a point in season 1 where he told Pacey that he thinks of her as a sister.
Yeah, sister. You don't kiss your sisters.
But you love him.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to kiss them or sleep with them.
No,
So
no.
there you go.
Dawson did.
Oh my God.
This is into that.
And JC just changed the show.
And with Joey and Charlie in the back of the car, Charlie tells Joey about his dream that he had of them in the back
Oh
seat of a car.
gosh.
Mm-hmm.
This is where Jaycee wanted to be in the back seat.
Yeah, I was wishing I was Joey. Oh, Chad. I mean Charlie.
Well, they're both C's.
Yup.
Mm-hmm. And apparently the place that they're going to is called The Drunk and the Dead.
What kind of name is that?
For a
I
bar.
know.
I don't know. I don't. That's
Would you
just
ever would you ever go there?
not typically.
No, like if you heard that, you'd be like, I am never going there.
Oh no.
So then Jack and Jen are
Oh,
talking. Yeah.
but before Charlie gets there,
Hmm.
and Audrey's talking to Pacey about him. He
Yeah.
was like, Pacey said, "This guy isn't even in our social circle. I mean, yeah, he circles around it like a vulture, but he's not actually in the circle." Oh my God,
Yeah.
Pacey.
Okay.
I think Pacey is obsessed with Charlie.
He's obsessed with the fact that Charlie likes Joey and Joey, he still likes Joey and there's nothing he can do about it right now because he's dating Audrey.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
why.
much.
Well.
And then, yeah, Jack asks Jen if being with Dawson is getting old, and she responds with things are just coming into focus. And how she jumped into the relationship quickly and to prove to everyone that they were wrong and that her and Dawson were destined to be together. But now
They
it's
were
just like,
never destined.
yeah. So
In
Jack's,
what in what world were they destined to be together?
I don't know. But yeah, Jack adds that it's just like safe. So that's why she's is a little bit bored of it, but yeah.
It's safe.
But it's like she already said all this in season 1.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's what I can't figure out. Is like you said this when you started dating him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know why she thought it was gonna change this time around.
Yeah, besides for them being a little bit older and in college.
All Dawson likes to do is watch movies. Like it's boring.
Hmm.
Um, did you guys like the back and forth between the four and then the birthday party?
Oh,
Oh,
Because it was just back and forth between the four of them and then the
oh, you're
birthday
saying
party.
oh,
the
the
jump in
scenes.
between the two
Yeah.
scenes?
No, I didn't like that.
No, I didn't take notes because I couldn't with that.
No, it was boring. Like honestly, I was tuned out with like the birthday party stuff. Sorry.
I was mad at the birthday party stuff the whole time.
Hmm. Yeah, like how Nathan was making small talk with Dawson about movies and said that he's done some filmmaking himself and brings up the Matrix and the special effects.
Yeah, I'm like Dawson really even cares.
Hmm.
Dawson's just like, get away from me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, dude, you're not replacing my dad. Bye.
Yeah, and then he picked up Lily.
But like also like Dawson doesn't even know the guy. So why would you want to have small talk? You don't even know him.
Hmm.
Maybe he doesn't know Gale never said anything.
Right, yeah.
That's just my thought, but who knows? I don't like him.
Me either.
Okay.
You didn't do your action.
Oh, okay, so the second scene now and action.
Hey, Pace.
Yeah, Chuck.
Look, I don't mean to be a backseat driver or anything, but we kind of need to put the pedal to the metal, if you know what I mean.
Did he really just say that to me?
Yeah.
Look, I understand that you want to be easy on the old girl, but come on, man. We're running a little late.
Maybe you'd make better time on Old Hog, huh, Chuck?
Hey now. Okay, guys, no need to auto bash here. Charlie, honey, I'm sure we'll be fine. And Pacey, sweetheart, a little speed never hurt anybody.
You know, if you want me to drive, Granny, hey, I can help up front, all right?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Anger management. This one's for me. Chuckles, get out of my car.
What's the problem?
What? There's no problem. We're leaving and you're hitchhiking.
Oh, come on. You're being ridiculous.
I'm being ridiculous.
Here we go.
You've been asking for this since you showed up this morning uninvited.
And believe me, I'm regretting it more and more every single second. But cut me some slack because you don't even know me.
And you don't know me, because if you did, you would have started walking 5 minutes ago.
I can't believe this. You don't think I could take you?
Hey guys, guess what? You're both very masculine and the girls are impressed. Can we just go now?
Are you challenging me?
Should I bother?
You want this? Then let's go.
That's good.
Let's go. Honey, could you hold on to this for a second?
Come on, baby.
Lookums, come on, come with me now.
Let's go, sweetheart.
I have a little bit of an unfinished business with this one.
And scene.
Yeah.
Guess
I
what?
like doing those.
Guess what?
What?
I made it.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm proud of you.
I'm sorry, but every time you say sweetheart, I just start.
Wait, who? Don't we both say it?
I think so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Jaycee goes sweetheart, and I'm like,
Hmm.
oh my god.
Oh, I love doing
Well,
them.
especially because yours is right before my line, so I just start laughing. So, by the way, the one that wrecked the first time was Cynthia. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I was just a little early, that's all.
Yeah,
Yep.
but then you threw me off. So
Yeah.
Well, at least she wasn't giggling.
shut up. Shut up, sweetheart.
Oh, come on, baby.
You know, when I looked up the script, those lines were not in there.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Chad just threw those in.
Probably he
Maybe.
just made it up on the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
Get
when
into
you well, like when you close your eyes, you can picture Chad saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I do wonder if he just threw that in there.
Probably. Just got into it and made up some lines.
Yes. Now, I thought this scene was hilarious.
I
Oh yeah,
liked it.
when Audrey pulls Pace into the woods, you mean?
No, not that part. Come on, really?
Well, that was right after the scene that we just did.
It was.
I meant the scene we just did was funny, not the where she
Oh.
pulls it.
Yeah, the whole
Brittany
thing was
probably
funny.
hated that part.
Yes, I did hate that part. I hope she got poison ivy in him too.
I was just like, oh, God.
Where's the poison ivy?
Yeah.
But okay, so then Joey and Charlie are left alone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Joey said, why don't you just be a little freeloader?
Yeah, backseat freeloader. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, and if he's good, maybe they'll stop for ice cream later. Like he's a child.
Yeah.
But I mean, he was messing with Pacey because he was like, oh, he needs his girl to take care of him. And but like he
They
was
were
going
messing
on
with
and
each
on.
other.
What?
They were messing with each other.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one standing there saying stuff.
Because he knows Pacey's bothered by it. That's
Oh.
what I think.
Oh, but then how did you like when they came back and Charlie said, feel better?
Oh, gosh. I was like,
Mhm.
oh.
Yeah, and then even Joey thanks Audrey for what she did.
Yeah, but she said, I don't want details. Ugh,
Yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why Joey would be like happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
Joey's into somebody else.
I know, but Jaycee, think if somebody like she just took your ex into the woods.
Yeah.
Like you would be like, blah, blah.
I wouldn't want to know anything.
Mm-hmm.
And you wouldn't be thanking her.
No. No.
Like that's what I don't get.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Nope.
And then
And
Dawson.
well, did
What?
you realize in this scene, Joey really wasn't saying anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was more Audrey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I will say one thing. I'm sorry, Jaycee.
What?
Chad needed to pull his pants up.
Ah, they were sagging.
I can see his boxers.
Wasn't that
That's
around the time when that became a trend?
I
yeah,
don't know.
that's the style.
Yeah.
That's dumb, but it's the style.
Mm-hmm.
And then his shirt wasn't, it was like, I don't know, it seemed like it was too short. And I was just like, oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest, I was looking at his face too much. I didn't notice. I
It
just like
was
his
like right
little
there in the picture of the screen. It was like right there.
Yeah, I didn't
I'm
notice either.
surprised I didn't notice.
Hmm. Okay. I was too busy looking at his face.
I love his face. It's cute.
Oh my God.
And then Dawson and Jen are talking about Gale moving on.
Ugh. Yeah.
I hope they break up, as in Gale and her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because she still needs to be grieving.
She ain't grieving even if they broke up. I don't like it.
Well,
Why didn't
I don't want Lily to have a stepfather right away.
why didn't they is this mean of me to say?
Mm.
Why did Mitch have to be the one to die?
Well, remember the writers didn't choose that. The actor did for himself.
Because he's the good guy.
Yeah.
Don't the good ones die first?
Usually.
And thank Gale. Well, it's really easy for her to find a man, right? So
Yeah. I don't think Mitch would have moved on the way she did.
no, I think when he was like 80, he'd still be single. Like
Probably because he loved Gale.
yeah, he would have taken it to his grave.
Yep.
But not her. I mean, Mitch is gone, Dawson. I do wonder if that's why she was trying to kick Dawson out of the house so that she could go find a love interest.
Probably.
Because she kept saying, Dawson, you need to move on. You need to move on. You need to get a life. Well, clearly you moved on and got yourself a life.
Too quick, in my opinion.
Yeah, he just died a few months ago. Come on now.
I mean, you don't gotta sit around moping, but also don't need to get a whole new man.
But if she's busy with the restaurant and she's busy with Lily, how does she have time for a man?
I don't know.
Gale always finds time.
But did you know I noticed that because Gale was talking to Dawson and she called Grams. She said something about Grams, and I was like, it's
I
weird
think I
because
know.
normally she calls her Evelyn because that's her name.
Oh,
But in
yeah.
the scene, she said Grams, and it's not like it's Dawson's grandma that you would say that.
But everyone calls her Grams.
I know, but it's weird because she calls her Evelyn.
She might have been referring to her as Grams for Dot just
But
because
that's
that's not.
not his grandma.
Yeah, but he calls her Grams, doesn't he?
Everyone
Yeah.
does, but it's just weird. Like, call her Evelyn.
But Dawson doesn't know her as Evelyn.
Yeah, I feel like at this point she's kind of everybody's grandma.
Yep.
Well, she has to be. There's no other grandma on the show.
True.
We've never heard or seen of anyone's grandparent. I mean, yeah, Dawson's grandparent, whatever, died, but that was it. Otherwise, otherwise, that's it. She's the only one.
Yeah.
And then Gretchen did mention her and Pacey's grandma, but that was it too, yeah. So the four, not Jen, Joey, Audrey, Pacey, and Charlie get to the bar.
Yep.
It's filled with bikers, a little intimidating.
And of course, Pacey wants to know why Charlie brought Joey there.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
I'm just over it, over Pacey right now.
Yeah, because Charlie said that he thinks Joey will have fun, and Casey says that Charlie would have a little fun watching her.
Well, of course.
Yeah, like make fun of her, yeah.
Oh no.
No, yeah, not like that. Like I think more of a attractive way. And then Audrey comes back because she was walking around and said there's a woman giving jailhouse style tattoos and $10 with a shot
Yeah.
backstage, apparently.
I'm like, that sounds sketchy.
Mm-hmm.
She was gonna make Joey get one.
I guess, yeah, but they don't show that. Instead, they go backstage and Audrey's putting on Joey's makeup while they talk. But did you notice how Audrey was adding the mascara to her? She was like barely touching. She's like doing like little dabs on her eyelashes, like how kids do when they're playing with makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could
So
just tell she wasn't doing anything.
Well, we know she wasn't doing anything because Joey she honestly, in my opinion, she still looked the same as she did the scene before.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like nothing, they didn't really do. And then Charlie comes in and was like, I don't know, he said she was beautiful or
Gorgeous,
pretty
yeah.
or yeah,
Hmm.
and I was just like, she looks the same. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Hmm.
I was like, are you seeing someone else because she looks the
Right. You're
same?
like, I'm not seeing what you're seeing, dude.
Well, I'm
Right.
just like, she looks the same. Like, if you wanted to call her that, shouldn't you have called her that the morning when you saw her?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
Right.
hmm.
And then
I
Audrey
will
goes,
say on shows, they don't make it realistic like that. Like, if you're gonna make somebody look like they just got makeup done, you should
Yeah.
at least take some of their makeup off the scenes before.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then that way, when you put all the makeup on, then they look like they have makeup.
Yeah, it doesn't make much sense.
Or like, like when someone just woke up and you're like, that is not what you look like. But
Yep.
on TV, it does.
Yeah. Wake up with my makeup fully done.
Hmm.
And then Audrey joins Pacey back in the crowd. Charlie introduces Joey to the stage.
And
Some
of
people
course,
clap.
she's just standing there scared. And then
Yeah.
Pacey said, it's kind of like watching figure skaters fall.
Oh
Hmm.
my gosh. It's horrible.
And then, okay. Then Charlie starts singing. Now I have a question.
Yeah.
Who really thinks it's Chad singing?
Not
No.
me.
Uh,
Didn't
I
sound
just,
like
I'm sorry, but as soon as he quote starts singing, I just start laughing because I'm like, huh? Like that doesn't even sound like you.
Yeah, the whole time I'm trying to like imagine it's him and I'm like, it's not. There's no way.
No, like when
Mm.
you close your eyes, you're like, huh?
Yeah.
Like when she started singing, it's like, yeah, that sounds like her, but that doesn't sound
Yeah.
like him.
Hmm.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, his voice is a lot higher than that because I just remember from Freaky Friday when he was outside the house singing Britney Spears' song one more time.
Yes.
And then that's when Lindsay tackles him
Yep.
and he's just singing really bad. Yeah, so that definitely wasn't his voice in this show.
No. They could have got somebody that matched a little better.
Hmm.
Like himself.
Yeah. Well, maybe he doesn't know how to sing very well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's always a lot of people that have other singers sing for actors who can't really sing.
Yeah.
For example, like Drew Seeley singing for Zac Efron in High School Musical.
What?
You don't know
Jaycee.
that?
No.
Oh, where have you been for these 20 years?
I can name a lot more. That was just like the most known one that
He
came to my
doesn't
head.
sing. He doesn't sing.
There's
No,
like
Zach does
little
sing.
a few
You
little
know this
lines, but then after a certain
no,
point, Drew takes over.
yeah, but you know the second and third movie he sings.
Yeah, this is for the first one I'm referring
Yeah.
to. Yeah, first
Oh.
movie.
What?
The only time when he sang on his own was when he was on Gabriella's balcony, singing "Started Something New." But the other times it was Drew.
No,
Wow.
Hmm.
I thought Started Something New was also Drew.
Yeah, in the beginning of the movie, I'm talking about when he's on the balcony at night at Gabriella's house, trying to convince her to do the musical with him.
Hmm. But you know what I noticed? Because like they
Mm.
said, like I read like or whatever, like they mashed up Drew and Zach's voice.
Hmm.
But when I saw like a clip of Breaking Free, that Drew and Vanessa sang on tour,
Hmm.
I was like, it sounds the exact same thing as Troy. Like they didn't mash up their voice then.
Wait, on tour?
There was a High School Musical tour.
Yeah,
And Zac Efron wasn't in it.
No,
right.
Drew took over Troy.
Yeah.
Why?
Because Zach was, I don't know, because Zach was busy.
And Zach wasn't really
Oh,
singing,
Yeah,
so
because Zach didn't sing the first movie, and also Zach was busy making movies.
why didn't the guy play in the movie then?
That's what I want to know, because it's not like Drew's ugly.
yeah, he was runner up, and I think it's too
He
because
was
he was
runner-up.
yeah, he got close. I think it might have been him and Zach at the end for callbacks, but yeah, he was also quite a bit older than Vanessa too, whereas
Oh,
No,
Zach
no,
was
but no. But
what?
no, it can't be age because Selena Gomez is younger than Vanessa, and he did that Cinderella movie with her. Drew
Yeah.
did, and that was her love interest, and Selena's our age, so no,
Mm-hmm.
it can't be
Well,
age wise.
but that wasn't Disney though. With Disney, it's a whole different story. They're not going to have underage actors kiss older actors, so
oh yeah.
I can name some
Um,
movies where they didn't do that because of that reason.
but I have a question for you since he was runner up. You said,
Hmm.
like, would you guys, um, like, if you guys lost a part,
Yeah.
um, like, would you guys be like, how much money do you think you would need to be like, yeah, I'll sing for that person who
Mm.
can't, who isn't singing, and yeah, I should have been in the role. Yeah, they stole the part from me. I mean, not that Zach stole the part, but
Well, they still
like,
paid good amount of money because it's Disney.
but that's why I'm like, oh, you could like have to pay me a lot of money because
Oh, heck yeah.
you'd be heartbroken, and then now you have to sing, and everybody believed it was Zach's voice.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, I thought it
It's
was. I still
like,
thought it was until today.
instead it's his voice, so it's like, man, they're not gonna think it's my voice. Like, you just have to like feel for the guy. Like
Yeah.
Hmm.
they so used him,
Oh, absolutely.
and I'm
And then
sure because it was Disney Channel, he probably didn't get that much.
I don't know.
yeah,
It was Disney. You think that they made a ton of money?
not
Disney is a
really.
huge.
Well, Cynthia,
Disney's huge.
yeah, the CEOs make billions, but
Hmm.
not the actors.
Yeah.
You gotta make some kind of good money to be doing it.
Uh, but I've kind of like seen that like Disney Channel doesn't pay you very well.
Right.
Then why
It's
do they
not
do
it's not like if you do Modern Family or something, then you'll probably get
Hmm.
paid more as a kid actor
it?
instead of
Really?
Yeah.
Disney. Oh yeah, Disney. I think I read like Miley didn't make very much from Hannah
Wh-
Montana.
Why did
Yeah.
they do it?
Because it's a job, a start.
Yeah. I feel like they might give them like a certain amount at the beginning, have them sign a contract, and then the movie or show does a lot better than they thought they would, so they just don't give them the more money that they deserve after that because they didn't
Gotcha.
sign up for it. Yeah.
But I hope that the cast of High School Musical made or they got their money from
Yeah.
the third movie because the third one was in
Mm.
theaters. It wasn't on
Yep.
Disney Channel.
Hmm.
So
Oh,
I hope they all got what they deserved because it was in theaters and they're making a lot of money. Not the actors, but the network and stuff. They're making a lot of
yeah.
money because it was
Hmm.
on the big screen.
Yeah.
And that the actors deserved it because they're the ones that did it.
Right,
Yep.
right.
So I'm just pointing that out there. But yeah, I can't believe you didn't know that Drew was singing.
No.
Yeah, just like when there was me and you, there's a couple lower notes that Vanessa couldn't hit, so they had someone else sing those parts too for her.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Which is hard to believe because Vanessa can sing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but she can't sing as low as she needed to for that song because her voice was still really young too herself.
But it's just like kind of frustrating because it's like Zach can sing. Like,
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
like Hilary Duff, she was dubbed a lot of times too with her sisters singing
Really?
in the Lizzie McGuire movie.
oh yeah, I
So
heard that one.
yeah, her sister did a lot of singing for her and stuff. So
I didn't know that.
mhm.
Wow.
um, have you seen the movie that she was in Raise Your Voice?
No.
Oh, well, there's one part where
When you
she
were
was
a
singing.
kid, when you were
What?
younger,
Hmm.
Yeah,
raise your voice.
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
It wasn't just out recently.
No, I think it was like 2006, maybe.
Yeah, when we were
Yeah, but
younger.
her sister did that. It was a little exercise, and you could tell the difference between Hillary and Haley's voices. It was really weird. They're going
Did
back and forth.
did Haley sing at any point on the Lizzie McGuire movie?
Um, I think was I no. I remember they did a song together, Our Lips Were Sealed for a movie, but I can't remember which one that
Yeah,
was.
I like that song they did
Yeah.
together.
But he did dub well she's technically saying as Isabella's voice for the Lizzie McGuire movie.
Did she?
And yeah, that's how they were trying to make that work. But even when Isabel was off the stage and it was just Lizzie, Haley's voice was still coming through for that part. So I don't know why they even did that. So
I was gonna say because like I heard it was Haley's voice for
hmm
Isabel or whatever, but
hmm
I also the whole time all I heard was Hillary's voice.
right. Yeah,
That's why
they
I'm
go
like,
back and forth. Yeah,
Hmm.
for both characters. Yep.
That's crazy.
but yes, it's hard to believe that this is Chad's voice.
Hmm.
Now,
It
can I
doesn't
say
sound like
something?
that.
Yeah.
I think JC and I are gonna disagree.
With what?
Okay.
I think Katie did a good job.
No, I was gonna actually say I think she did a good job on this one.
Like, I feel like it was the right song.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
other songs were too boring for her. This one had a little more, I don't know. She had more sass to it. It sounded
Yeah, she
good.
had like the edge for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And she
I
was getting into it. I was like,
Yeah, because the other times I wasn't a fan, but I was gonna say this time I liked it.
can I just say another thing?
Hmm.
Mm.
Um, like Dawson's Creek is like a show that doesn't like because we know Katie has a good body,
Yeah,
Mhm.
but the show doesn't like prioritize that or
focus on it.
yeah, and like idolize it
Yeah.
Mhm.
like other shows would have. They would have
Oh,
definitely used her.
Yeah.
But in that song, they did a close up of her, and I was like, oh, like of her body and her like moving
yeah.
all sexy, and I was
Mm.
like this just turned into a different show because like Dawson's Creek does not do that,
They
and
gotta keep up with the other shows at the time.
I think too now it's because she's an adult in college. So
Yeah, she's not a kid anymore.
yeah,
mhm.
but we're not seeing the guys shirtless. Like they don't idolize the girls in that way. And it was just weird that she's on stage and they have to do the camera of her. And I'm like, this is
Maybe
weird.
they wanted to show what Charlie was seeing.
True. I could
Yeah,
see that.
but I just feel like it's not the show.
Hmm.
Like when you think of Dawson's Creek, you don't think like sexy.
No, but the song she was singing, it was like it went along with it.
Okay. But I will say a certain person in the crowd was loving every minute of it.
Oh, Pacey. Oh my God. I'm so sick of Pacey in this episode.
I don't know. Like to me, it kind of like seemed like Josh was liking it.
Oh, he was.
Like I feel like it was Josh coming out like clapping and smiling all big. and not Pacey.
Probably. I could see it.
Because, but Chad was up there enjoying himself too, though. So. But I think she stole the scene.
She
Mhm.
did. I was proud of her in this episode.
And I'm not gonna lie, I was happy that he only sang at the beginning. Quote, quote, he sang.
Yeah, it wasn't great. It was not great.
Well, it's like when you blend those two voices, like hers and supposedly his, it didn't really go
Mhm.
together. Like it
No, it
was
did not.
nice, just like rocking out to her and not him.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm just saying, like, yes, I love you, Chad, but no.
I feel that 100%.
like if that is your voice, I'm sorry. That way you scrutinized it.
Yeah. I don't
But
think it's him though.
but Katie did steal the show. So but I like normal like all season she's like Joey has been bothering me.
Hmm.
Most of the part because she's too into the professor,
Oh yeah.
but this episode, like I was just like it was so fun to like watch her through the whole episode.
Yeah, this one was
Mhm.
different. I liked
Whether it
it.
was going to see Dawson, having a chat with Charlie, singing, like whatever it was, she just, you know, like she didn't make
She
it
was other
feel,
Joey.
yeah, like she was
Yeah.
fun. It was like
Hmm.
fun to see her be a different person, but because
Right.
she's always the boring Joey. I'm tired
Oh
of
my
watching
God,
that.
yeah.
I'm tired of watching that one. Um, okay, but then what did you guys think when Audrey decided that they should spend the night in a motel?
I'm like, oh, I can't say exactly what I want to say.
All because she wants to, um
Have sex with Pacey?
Yep.
or doing other things. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like, yeah, all because he wanted to punch Charlie.
Hmm.
Ugh.
She's too much for me. She only has one thing on her mind.
Yeah, because he wanted to go home,
Yeah.
even though he doesn't have a home. Uh But yes, and then of course Joey's like, no. And did you know? Did you see your boyfriend looking at his van full of his band and they pull away and he's like, oh, they just left.
Yeah.
It's
She's
not,
so
it's
she
not
thinks
like
she's slick.
it's not like he was trying in any manner to stop the bus from
Why
going.
would he? He wants to stay with Joey.
Well, especially when he hears that, he's gonna spend the night in a motel with her.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I'm sorry, but like Joey in a hotel or a motel with a guy
It's awkward.
that she doesn't know.
Right.
She does kind of know him.
Not really.
I mean, it was a little shocking that she got into the bed with him,
Yeah.
but she didn't
That
go
was
under the covers.
that was JC's favorite part.
That was my favorite part. I'm like, oh, just cuddle with them.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, but then Charlie goes to see Joey by the pool, which nobody's in, but uh but I mean it looked cold because she had a blanket.
Yeah.
Um okay, but then he gets all nosy and he's like, "Did you go to prom with Pacey?" Like, where did that come from?
Right.
He's trying to
Oh,
get to know her better.
because she mentioned something about the prom right before that. She was being sarcastic though. But yeah,
Yeah, but why would he say Pacey?
I guess he just figured that they were together before.
He can
Maybe.
tell by the way
Yeah.
Pacey's being protective.
Yes, that's why he
JC's
acts too.
never JC's never gonna let let this go.
Hmm.
Okay, but then Charlie lies.
Oh yeah, about how many number of people he
I
slept
only
with. Yeah.
slept with two people.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know it's a lie?
Because
Because
he said that the two were Jen and the girl and a girl from high school, and he cheated on Jen with this girl Nora.
Maybe that was the girl from high school.
No, because he said he met those two at the same party.
Oh, I guess he
Mhm.
did lie.
Yeah.
Because then Joey brought it up. She was like, "What happened to the girl that you were cheating on Jen with?" And he goes, "Oh, it's like quit
Yep.
lying."
She keeps catching him in his lies.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, and then of course he runs into Pacey, and he talks about. Then he said that, "How did you end up with the two most high maintenance women?" And Pacey said, "High maintenance is like just another word for high quality."
High
Mm-hmm.
quality, yeah, okay. Well,
Hmm.
Joey was, but
It's
not
like
not
Audrey.
Audrey.
No,
Okay,
like Audrey's like a party girl.
mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So Pacey and Charlie are talking,
Yeah.
and Charlie was like, "How come this is the first time we're having a real conversation?" And then Pacey brings up that he kind of like decided that, he's gonna try not to hate Charlie
Mm-hmm.
Does he hate Charlie so much? Just because he's with Joey?
and Jen, what he did to Jen.
Yeah.
Casey's not even friends with John. I think that's an excuse
I mean, they're kind of friends.
by association in a way.
Brittany, they've had some moments together recently in the season.
Why you put me in this?
I probably skipped it to be honest.
Yeah.
They had
So,
like two scenes.
well, there
So
is.
they're getting more friendly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Pacey's the reason why Jen hasn't killed Charlie yet. So,
Oh. because he keeps wanting her back.
But this episode, Pacey wants to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, and it is because of Joey. So JC, you are right. I think he just uses Jen and Audrey as excuses
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
when the real truth is it's because of Joey.
Oh yeah. He loves
Because
her.
he threatens Charlie.
Over Joey. Yeah.
Yes, he was like, if you hurt her, and Charlie's like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
You'll kill me.
You'll kill me. So, JC, who do you think would win, Pacey or Charlie?
Hmm. Be a good fight.
Don't you
Probably
wish,
Casey.
Pacey, don't you wish that we could have watched the fight?
That would be entertaining.
Yeah. Like, show me a fight for once on this show. Like, Pacey does good beating people up. Like, let's watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he almost killed that one guy.
Or Joey.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I forgot about that guy.
But JC, for
Okay.
Joey.
It's always for Joey.
Cynthia, who would win the fight?
Pacey.
Right away, she goes, Pacey.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, the fight with what's his name in high school.
Matt Caulfield.
Yeah, because like I said, he threw him on the concrete. That should
Yeah.
have knocked him out.
Mm. Well, and I feel like because Charlie's, a little scrawny. Like,
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
like I just feel like Pacey definitely would knock him out.
Right. But then I really liked Joey's present to Lily,
Yes.
the photo album. And I
You
thought the
just like seeing a
pictures.
flashback of Mitch.
Yeah, I
It was
do.
sweet.
But
Let's talk about
so,
JC.
well, yeah, me too. But some of the drawings were actually from memory. Did you realize that? That she did
No.
that? Yeah. Because there were some that were pictures, but some of them were from memories, like the one with Mitch and Gale at prom they're gonna take pictures of Joey and Dawson together. So they
You're
were
right, 'cause
looking
they were
at
behind the
Mitch.
camera.
Yeah, they're looking at Mitch and Gale. So she did some of those by memory. So I think she might have a photographic memory, and that's why she
That
was so
was
good in
so
school too.
cool.
That would make sense.
Yeah,
So that
I
that
loved
made me
it.
impressed. Yeah.
What a heartfelt present.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then
What, Brittany?
Okay, I just have an issue with this.
What?
what?
Okay. So you know how the art department did that?
Mm-hmm.
They made her draw a mural or paint a mural, whatever, for months, and it looked like it did. And like she just did it overnight. And then this, they just took their time and drew. Like
I
you,
mean,
they're gonna make her an artist all of a sudden. Come on now.
She's always been an artist.
yeah. She
Didn't you
probably
see her
just
mural?
I
yeah, well
didn't
that
like
was
it, but art is subjective.
wasn't that like 2 years ago now, I think, that she did
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just shown that she's grown with her skills since
And there's
then.
different kinds of art. That these were
Mhm.
sketches, drawings.
Yeah.
But what
There's
has she drawn? Like they don't show that she is drawing anything.
the naked body. Remember that one?
Yeah, you love that one.
Jack.
I think that was your favorite one.
Nah. Well, I liked it, but
I think she just does in her spare time that we just don't see.
probably.
But it was nice to see the flashbacks of Mitch.
Hmm.
Oh, yes. I miss him.
Jaycee's gonna have a hard life now that he's gone. She's over here sad.
It's not the same without Mitch.
Just think, you got a whole nother season.
Yeah. Oh, without Mitch.
Yeah. Well, and soon it's gonna be without Charlie.
Yeah.
Um, but uh Pacey goes to see Joey
At the pool.
after talking to Charlie.
Hmm.
Of course. Why isn't he with this woman?
Well, he's
'Cause
supposed
he
to get
loves
something.
Joey.
Yeah, he's
With
supposed to get something, so Audrey's waiting for him.
it's in his hand.
I know, but she still thinks he's getting it. Audrey does, so
It's taking a
that's
Yeah.
where she
while.
is. Hmm.
Took a long time.
He had to stop and talk to Charlie. Now he's gotta go visit Joey. I mean, he's never gonna
Hmm.
make it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Um,
Pacey let Joey know.
yeah. Oh, it was funny though, because Pacey was like, he was like, now you know where to find me in case you need me. And it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Charlie does something to her.
Yeah. And she's like, I can handle him. And it's like, yeah, Pacey, don't you remember when she beat up those guys?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
She can handle herself.
Yep.
Plus, when I recall when she uh was held up at gunpoint or whatever, he could care less.
Yep.
So I'm like, now you want to care?
Doesn't make
Hmm.
sense.
This is what annoys me. Like, you could care less that something bad could have happened to her. She could have
Yeah.
died, but you're gonna be worried about Charlie. This makes no sense. Like, you didn't give a crap. Like, it bothers me. And all Joey has ever proven is she can handle herself
Yeah.
time and
Yeah.
time again. So, you know what? She's good. uh and then he brings up like her breaking hearts.
Hmm.
I'm really confused at that because she didn't break Pacey's heart,
No.
Right.
but he made it sound like she did.
Hmm. Yeah, I caught that too.
Because he's like, I know you can. And then when he gets up, he said, what did he say about Charlie?
Um,
Um,
Like that he's sorry for Charlie or something because he knows Joey can break hearts.
He just calls him poor guy.
Yeah, and it's just like I don't get it because like she didn't break your heart.
Mm-hmm.
He broke her heart.
Yeah.
Right.
He is trying to rewrite history.
Mm-hmm.
Like they would still be together if he didn't do it and break her heart.
Oh, absolutely.
So it's bothering me that he's like, oh, you're like you break guys' hearts. No, she doesn't. Like
No.
you do. Do you think that Pacey pushed her away because he knew it was serious? And after him being in a serious relationship with Andy and Andy cheating on him, he was
Yeah.
worried. He was worried that it was getting too, serious with Joey. So he just broke it off.
Like maybe she would leave him for somebody else, you mean?
Yeah, like Andy was smart and all into him, and then she cheated. So, and he was
Yeah.
totally invested and in love with her that
Yeah.
you
She
want
was
to put
also
yourself
going
out.
through a lot of mental issues at the time.
Yeah, but it still in his head, it might have
Oh,
been,
yeah.
I don't want to get hurt again, so I'll just hurt you in the end. Like,
Right.
I do wonder if that's why he did it.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
Okay, but then he goes to the worst scene ever, and he goes to see his woman, as Jaycee would call it.
It is his woman.
So he brought her a
That
cupcake
fucking go out there.
with a candle to celebrate their first night together.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I mean, I see his intentions of it, but it's just kind of
Don't
weird.
see his intentions. What did he get Joey for their first time?
Nothing.
All he did was criticize.
He didn't plan it.
He kept the condom in his wallet all that time.
All guys do.
I'm just saying though, like he didn't do anything special for Joey.
True.
Joey and him had been together so long, he had done so many special things for her at that point.
Oh my God. Like he made it special for Andy. He now made it special for Audrey, but not Joey.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
All he did was say, well, how was it afterwards? It's like, and like, how
That's
did he
not
do?
all he
It's like,
did.
that's all he cared about. Like he didn't care about anything else. So
No.
I want that Pacey back. Bring that
You're
Pacey in
mad about
Audrey's
that.
relationship.
You're mad about that, but you're not mad at the fact he's got a girlfriend and still running after Joey.
No, because him and Joey should be together. So
That
no.
don't make no sense, Brittany.
Okay, but he didn't do anything special for Joey.
Well, maybe that's why they shouldn't be together. He did, though. He did so many special things for Joey. You know he did.
Not when they slept together.
He'd been doing things for months and months and months. What more does a man got to do?
All I'm saying is bring that Pacey that could care less into this relationship, and then I'd be happy.
He didn't care less with Joey.
And if I recall, Pacey, when Andy took the drugs,
Mhm.
Pacey cared too much about Andy, and he was with Joey.
Yeah. He's always done this. I don't like it.
So it's like, and remember, I said it then. Stick with like, which one's your girlfriend? Stick with that person.
Oh, but you're not
like,
saying that now, Brittany. What? What?
That's because I don't want these two together. I want them to break up.
But you wanted him and Andy?
That's better. Okay, they were my number 2 couple.
Nah, I don't like it. She's a bad girlfriend.
No, she wasn't. She made him get A's
And then she cheated on him.
because she was going through stuff.
Yeah, but
Like, what's Audrey doing?
whatever she pleases.
Like she's not doing anything for him.
No. Well, yeah, she is.
I knew you were gonna just, change that. I knew it. It's like Jaycee's gonna just make this bad.
That stuff she went and did in the woods. That's what
Oh
she's
my
doing.
god. Oh my god. I don't like them two together. I'm sorry.
I don't either. I really don't. But if he's gonna be dating her, he needs to act like it.
He is. He's
No, he's
spending the
not.
night with her.
Now, finally.
He just had to check on his friend.
Yeah, after he spent all day worrying about Joey, he's gonna go be with his girlfriend.
They're friends.
Two-timing. No, I'm just kidding. He's not two-timing.
At least he's finally worried about her.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't worried about her when she had that run-in with the gun.
Yeah. Oof.
And Audrey seemed like the only one that cared. Sorry, I don't like it.
No, you're right. I was remembering now. Yeah. She was
Yeah.
concerned about Joey because Joey had called her and everything, and she didn't get it because she was having sex with Pacey, so she feels guilty about that.
Yeah,
And
he's like, she's fine. Joey's fine. And I'm like,
yeah,
Joey's fine. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
She's traumatized.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now we're gonna be worried about her.
Mm-hmm.
And
So
again,
then,
Joey
yeah.
can handle herself. Didn't she just
Oh,
prove
yeah.
that?
She
Mhm.
always has.
Yeah.
And she always will. She doesn't need a guy to protect her.
Mm-hmm. And then Dawson finds Jack and Jen sitting on the steps of the high school, right? After their
Mhm.
Yeah.
walk. Yeah.
I
And
had
then
a question about this.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So Jack obviously gets the hint that he needs to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that he's gonna go to the football field and run.
Mhm. Yeah.
Isn't the football field closed? It's nighttime.
Yeah. It should be. I don't know.
Like Jack is out of high school. They're just letting random people on the field.
No, he probably just hopped the fence.
Yeah, he could have.
Because our school had it always locked.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but even when it was locked, there was a big old gap you could go through.
Oh, why did you sneak in?
We had to sometimes for the band because it would be locked and we needed to be out there.
You guys wouldn't just get the key?
We didn't just have a key like that always.
I feel like you guys should have though.
Well, sometimes it'd be like, I don't know, the football
like
coach didn't like the band.
I feel like only certain people would have a key, and definitely not the band.
No, but if you were going out there, you'd get it from like the office or something to unlock it.
Yeah, well, that would have been the
it could be like
teachers.
after school hours because we had a lot of practices and stuff after school hours. We had band camps during summer that we had to spend like 10 hours a day at.
Yeah, but then I feel like you would get it from the principal, the key.
Sometimes it'd be locked the next day when we came in and it wasn't supposed to be locked.
So all of you just like snuck in and didn't unlock it because you had no key?
Sometimes.
Oh my God. Then what was the point of locking it?
I don't know. But you could go through the cracks.
Never knew this. See, I'm not a bad kid, so I would never have done that.
I wasn't bad. We had to for band practice.
Cynthia, do you believe her?
Yeah, I do.
Well, apparently it's open for Jack.
Yep.
So then, Dawson and Jen talk about what happened today.
Yeah, then he brings up like the reason that they got together or the reason that they should be together or something. And I was like, my question was, what's the reason you got together, Dawson? You're the
I
one that brought it up.
watched it twice and I still didn't understand. Did he break up with her? Or did
Well,
she break up with him?
I think it was mutual at this point.
Yeah,
Okay,
as
yeah,
Miss
'cause I'm
Romeo.
like,
Yeah.
wait, I can't tell, is this a breakup or not? 'Cause nobody seems upset.
Well, I think they both realize that it's not going anywhere.
Yeah,
Like they're both unhappy. They both just jumped into it.
yeah,
Yeah. And unlike him with Joey, he doesn't want Jen to be miserable.
yeah.
Like he had no problems always making sure Joey was miserable. Like if she was miserable, he just didn't care. But he cares, and you can tell she wants out. So he's
He's
like,
grown up.
yeah,
Did you mention how Jen mentioned marriage before that?
no.
Yeah, because she said that she knows that Dawson will be the best guy she'll ever know and wishes that he just marry her.
Yeah, weird.
You
Yeah.
can't even live with him, and you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to be around him. But yeah, let's get married.
Right.
Weird.
Um, okay, then it goes to Joey finally takes the key, unlocks the door. Yeah, unlocks the door and goes in and sleeps right next to Charlie.
Yes.
Now, Jaycee, I had a question for you.
Uh-huh.
Did Charlie look good sleeping?
He was cute. I would cuddle up.
I just thought I'd put that out there.
I noticed how Joey was smiling as she fell asleep too.
Oh yeah. But
So does
stayed on
this
her side.
so does this mean that she's starting to like him now, probably?
I
Yeah.
think.
Well, yeah, I do think she does like him. I mean, she knows I mean, they did kiss before, so
True.
know. But yeah, I do think she is starting to like him. And let's be honest, I'd rather her like him than the professor.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I was tired of that.
Me too.
And you never know, maybe Joey will change Charlie for the better and he won't be a cheater anymore.
I
Yeah,
like
maybe.
Charlie. Let's give him a shot.
You only want to give Charlie a shot because it's Chad,
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't?
Cynthia.
I don't know. It's hard to tell at this point.
Yeah.
Cynthia's just like, it's Charlie, it's Pacey, it's whatever. Like, I don't know what these two see in them. Hmm.
Yep, so that was it. So highs and
So
lows.
my high was the book Joey made Lily.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see Mitch again for a sec.
Has Joey really like met Lily? I mean, yeah, I know it was a baby, but
Yeah,
like not anytime soon, like anytime recent. She's
Mm-mm.
only been
No.
alive
probably.
for a year.
But she still
Right.
loves her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not like they're
Oh,
close.
maybe she visited her when she was in Capeside for a break.
No, because remember, she wanted to avoid Dawson and Jen.
I
So
don't
she,
barely get to see my niece, but I still love to give her heartfelt
Oh
gifts
yeah,
and
okay, I remember, yeah.
yeah,
stuff.
remember she didn't want to be around
Mm-hmm.
Dawson. So she was like,
Right.
I'm going to Boston with Pacey.
Mm-hmm.
I just think she's always had that love for Dawson's family, though.
Yeah.
The love of
They're like
Dawson's
her
family.
family.
And then did you say your low?
Oh, my low was Gale moving on so quick.
I guess I'll say mine. Uh, your face. Okay, so my high was anytime it was Charlie and
Oh my
Pacey.
God.
Mm.
Of course.
Well, it was just like two comedy reliefs.
Yeah,
Like they definitely brought it, and it was good.
it was.
I also liked seeing Joey on stage.
Yeah, that was a good part.
Um, and my low was Audrey and Pacey.
Just them in general.
Break up. Yes. Anytime they were on screen together, break up.
I dig it.
What's yours, Cynthia?
My high was also Joey's photo album. And
Yeah.
then the low was just Dawson and Jen breaking up just because I knew it hurt them both to come to that realization that this just wasn't going to go anywhere for them.
Well,
Yep.
I don't know what made them think it was going to go anywhere to begin with.
And then rating?
I gave it a 7.
A 7.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
That's your enjoyment?
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
7.
I said a 7 too, just because
You
the
know,
scenes with
I'd hate to see
Pacey and
what
Dawson.
I would love
I
to see
mean,
what your 10s are.
I don't know if I've ever given a 10.
yeah, I just like the scenes with Pacey and Charlie. That was entertaining.
Yeah, I like that.
So, so it brought the score down because Gale moved on, but it raised it up because of Pacey and Charlie.
Yes.
So I gave it an 8 because of the boys.
I like that.
Because otherwise it's kind of like, and just another episode.
Hmm.
But the boys, when they're on screen, you just have to watch them.
So that's the worst. Or did Cynthia rate it?
Yeah, she said
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, 7. That's right.
Go ahead, Cynthia. What's your best and worst?
My best was Pacey just because he was looking out for Joey, even though he was hiding that fact.
I almost put
And
him
then
as my worst.
and
But
then
I didn't.
the worst was just the bar crowd because they were
Yeah.
so
Would
mean
you
before.
quit picking groups?
Well, it's hard to pick a certain person sometimes, and they were being mean to her. They were saying mean things to her when she got on stage, and then they didn't like her until she started singing, and then they were all cheering for her. So they just like flipped so easily.
No, they liked it when she was moving her body around.
Oh,
That too,
probably.
yeah.
Brittany.
Um, my best is Pacey for
Ah,
the win.
Mm-hmm.
He's all of a sudden in this episode so protective over Joey. I love it.
I was gonna. I don't like it.
This is what I've been waiting for
No,
because
no,
I'm
no.
tired of their so-called friendship. Like, be
Yeah,
together.
it's not a friendship. We all know that.
So, I'm tired of them playing as friends. They just need to get back together.
They do.
And then my worst, I picked Jen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Audrey.
No, no, Jen, because the whole episode, she was trying to get away from Dawson. It's like, come on, she was doing this. Like I know you missed the last few episodes, but like she plays this stupid, I want you one episode and I don't want you the next.
That's
And
yep.
and she did it. And she did it in season 2. Remember? We were like,
She's
just
wishy-washy.
yes. And she did it again in this. It's like last episode, it was like, okay, now it's this episode. No, it's like, oh my God, pick.
So I agree with you, Brittany, and I put her as my worst.
Really?
I did.
I mean, I was going back and forth as my worst between Gale, who moved on,
Oh,
and Jen. But I was like, Jen really irritated me because she's hiding next to Graham's, getting away from
mhm.
Dawson. She's having no problem. Yeah, I'll go with you, Jack. And she's spending, and why were they just sitting there? Like they should have been
Right.
back at the house or something. Like
Yeah,
they
Like,
just like left
yeah.
Graham's. They just left Graham's. It's like
did they ever take the cake back?
probably not.
Yeah.
So it's like they just didn't do what they were supposed to. She was doing everything possible. And,
Mhm.
instead of just being honest, like you guys have been friends for how long? Just be honest with them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it just bothered me that she was again annoying.
So my best, I put Dawson because
That was an
he's
eye roll.
I like that he's maturing now. He's becoming a better person overall, I think, and um, I was excited to see that from Dawson finally.
And then your worst is Jen,
Yes.
but your second worst is Pacey.
Pacey or Gale?
Wow, you had a lot of bad
Yeah,
characters.
I didn't like a lot of people this episode.
Oh my God. I can't believe we picked Pacey as the best, and you were like, no, he's like the worst.
Yeah, complete opposite this time.
All for the same thing.
You picked him because the reasons I picked him for work. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, but Cynthia's with me though.
Yeah,
She understands the love.
I get it. I do, but I also have my opinion, as you know.
Yeah, you don't like it, but I don't like Audrey, so I don't care.
That's fair.
Like
Fair enough.
if he was dating someone that I cared about, then I'd be like
It
100%
is.
no.
Like if it was Andy.
Yeah. Or even if he started dating Jen, it would be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, don't
You
do Jen
can't
like
you
that.
can't just start, protecting Joey out of the blue.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so I didn't like that. But yeah, that's why I was just like, no, but it's Joey, so yes. But also, again, he did the same thing when he was dating Joey. He was
Yeah,
too concerned over Andy, and it's like,
absolutely.
it was like, cut the cord on that. You're not with her.
Yep,
Pick which girl you want to be with.
100%.
So, yeah. I mean, I dogged him in that episode, so. But also, please just let them to be together. It's like seriously, season 5 is going nowhere, not putting them together.
Yeah, they need to be together.
And anytime that they have scenes together, it just feels right.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they're standing next to each other. It's just
Yeah.
like when Audrey went to surprise him and everybody was out there waiting for him when he was so-called leaving. When he came off the boat, he was standing right next to Joey. And it was
Yeah.
like, it was just perfect. It's like, that's who you're supposed to be with. Yep. Nobody else. But I guess Audrey's just for fun, right?
Yeah.
Guess he needs a little bit of fun, right? Well, Joey's getting her own with your boyfriend.
I don't blame her. Get it, girl?
Oh my God. What do you think, Cynthia?
About Audrey and Pacey.
Hmm.
I think they're like a good couple, like short term wise, but I can't see anything long term.
Let's be honest, like Pacey goes for the smart girls.
Mm-hmm.
Audrey's like party fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't go for party fun. Like, he goes for book smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And because you always have to have, the opposite. And since he's like party fun, he needs, you know, someone to calm him down.
Yes.
And Audrey's not that. All right, so what's the next episode?
Episode 18, cigarette burns.
What is up with this one was Highway to Hell and this one's cigarette burns? What?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Why you like the title?
No, it sounds interesting. Well, yeah, it sounds interesting. I don't like it, but it sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder what that's about. Oh gosh.
The only thing about maybe Jack smoking because we
I
saw
was
him
just
do it
gonna
once.
say, yeah, he
Yeah.
was the one that had the cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We'll see.
maybe he picks up smoking again.
Mm-hmm.
Hope not.
Yeah, but then cigarette burns or cigarette
Yeah.
burn or whatever.
Maybe someone gets emotionally hurt, like a
Ooh.
metaphor.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't know.
interesting.
It's a mystery.
All right, thanks for listening.
Yep, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Duo Chat. If you want to chime in with your opinion about the episode and the show we discussed, you can email us at duochatpodcast@gmail.com. And to keep up with updates about the podcast, you can follow us at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Duo Chat Podcast. And give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We would really appreciate it.